The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta universe just exploded with a revelation no one saw coming, in a shocking twist that sent social media into meltdown. Kirk Frost has allegedly exposed young Jock for getting Rasheeda pregnant, and the fallout is pure chaos. Fans can't believe it. Cast members are scrambling. And insiders say this might be the biggest betrayal in LHHATL history. It all started when Kirk, in an unfiltered backstage confrontation, dropped a bomb that silenced everyone in the room. Eyewitnesses claim he revealed private messages, voice notes, and even photos that link Rasheeda and Jock in ways that go way beyond friendship. What makes this even wilder? Rasheeda has been trying to keep a low profile lately. And now fans think this might be the reason why the internet erupted instantly. Hashtags like #YoungJOCBabyScandal and #RASHEEDAExposed started trending within hours. Some fans are calling Kirk bitter, accusing him of fabricating drama for attention. Others believe every word, saying Kirk wouldn't risk his reputation if he didn't have solid proof. Meanwhile, young Jock has gone completely silent. And that silence is only making things worse. This scandal isn't just about betrayal, it's about lies, loyalty, and the shocking secrets hidden behind Atlanta's glittering music scene. Rasheeda's brand, Kirk's image, and Jock's career are all on the line. And the truth is unraveling faster than anyone can control. In the chaotic world of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, where relationships crumble faster than champagne bottles pop at a reunion, a brand new bomb just exploded, and this one might be the most scandalous of all. Viewers and fans alike are losing their minds after rumors started swirling that young Jock allegedly got Rasheeda pregnant. And her husband, Kirk Frost, has reportedly exposed the entire situation himself. Now, if you've followed the Frosts for any length of time, you already know their marriage has been through some wild turbulence, cheating scandals, secret kids, and public humiliation that nearly tore their empire apart. But no one, not even their biggest critics, saw this coming. Because according to multiple insiders close to the cast, Kirk didn't just find out about Rasheeda's alleged affair with Jock. He's the one who leaked it. Let's rewind to how this explosive mess started. Everything began backstage during a recent Love and Hip Hop Atlanta taping. Cameras weren't rolling, but according to witnesses, tensions were sky high. Jock and Rasheeda were reportedly caught having a private, heated but suspiciously intimate conversation that immediately had everyone whispering. Sources claim that Rasheeda looked emotional, and Jock kept saying things like, I didn't mean for it to happen like this. At first, no one knew what it was. But a few days later, a private DM exchange between Jock and Rasheeda mysteriously leaked online. Fans immediately noticed the tone, flirty, personal, and full of inside jokes that no married woman should be sharing with another man. That's when Kirk allegedly lost it. A close friend of Kirk told Celebrity Trap that he confronted Rasheeda in their home after spotting her name trending on Twitter next to Jock's. And instead of denying it, Rasheeda reportedly broke down in tears. What she told him next, according to this insider, changed everything. Rasheeda allegedly admitted that she and Jock did share a moment, a mistake that happened months ago, during one of the cast's off-camera events. But when Kirk pressed for more details, things spiraled fast. Because that's when she allegedly confessed that she missed her period shortly after the incident, and quietly went to get tested without telling him. Now, here's where the story gets even darker. Kirk reportedly took matters into his own hands. He called Jock directly, demanding answers, and the confrontation was so intense, production crew members had to separate them when it carried over into a group meeting the next day. Sources who were on set said Kirk's voice could be heard from across the studio yelling, "Tell them what you did. Tell them the truth." Jock, caught completely off guard, allegedly tried to deny everything at first. But according to two separate insiders, he finally said, "I didn't mean to disrespect you, bro. It was a weak moment." That line alone was enough to send Kirk into a rage. Word spread fast. And within hours, the entire Love and Hip Hop cast was buzzing. The producers reportedly called an emergency meeting to decide whether to air the footage. But Kirk wasn't done. According to rumors, he decided to take control of the narrative himself. And that's when he exposed everything late that night. Kirk posted a now-deleted Instagram story featuring a cryptic message. When loyalty means nothing, truth becomes your weapon. Fans didn't need to guess who he was talking about. Within minutes, Rasheeda's name started trending again. And Jock's comment section turned into a war zone. But the most shocking part? A leaked screenshot began circulating just hours later, allegedly showing Rasheeda's positive pregnancy test with the caption, "Didn't expect this." The post was deleted almost immediately, but not before hundreds of fans saved it and shared it across social media. Rasheeda has not confirmed or denied the pregnancy, but people close to her claim she's been unusually quiet, skipping interviews and avoiding appearances altogether. Meanwhile, Jock, who is usually quick to joke his way out of trouble, has gone completely silent. Fans are now demanding answers. Is Rasheeda really pregnant? And if so, who's the father? Kirk, on the other hand, seems to be playing the long game. He's been dropping subtle hints online, from reposting heartbreak quotes to liking shady tweets about betrayal. One post even read, "You can only hide the truth for so long before it finds its way out." And that's exactly what fans think he's doing, letting the truth find its way out slowly, piece by piece. Meanwhile, insiders are saying the tension between Kirk and Jock has reached dangerous levels. During a recent event in Atlanta, both men reportedly had to be kept apart by security after a heated exchange almost turned physical. Witnesses said Jock shouted, "It wasn't supposed to happen like that," while Kirk fired back, "You ruined my family." Rasheeda, caught in the middle, has been seen leaving her boutique alone lately. Without her wedding ring, the emotional toll seems to be showing. Friends close to her told Celebrity Trap that she's been struggling privately, feeling trapped between guilt and fear. One insider claimed she's not the same. She cries a lot. She feels like her whole world is collapsing. But here's the real kicker. Multiple people claim that Kirk may already have proof that Rasheeda's alleged baby isn't his. A close friend reportedly overheard him saying, "DNA doesn't lie. I'll let the results talk." That's true. Then the situation is about to explode beyond anything we've ever seen on loveandhiphop.4 now. Fans are left speculating and social media is on fire. Memes, think pieces, and fan theories are flooding timelines. Some believe this is all a publicity stunt cooked up for ratings, while others insist the emotions are too raw and real to be fake. But one thing's for sure, the tension between young Jock, Rasheeda, and Kirk Frost has reached a boiling point. And if Kirk really does have those DNA results, the entire Love and Hip Hop world might never be the same again. The fallout from Kirk Frost's shocking revelation has left Atlanta in complete chaos. After that cryptic post, "When loyalty means nothing, truth becomes your weapon," went viral, everyone's been on edge, waiting for Kirk to drop the final bomb. And now, insiders claim he finally did. According to multiple production sources, Kirk allegedly revealed during filming that he took a secret DNA test, and the results proved what he feared the most. Rasheeda's rumored pregnancy wasn't his. Fans are calling it the most heartbreaking twist in Love and Hip Hop history. Let's break it down. The drama reportedly hit its peak at a private cast dinner arranged by producers. They wanted to clear the air between Kirk, Rasheeda, and Jock before things turned physical again. Cameras were rolling, emotions were high, and nobody was ready for what Kirk had planned. Midway through the dinner, Kirk reached into his jacket and pulled out a folded document. The table went silent. Sources say Rasheeda immediately looked terrified, like she knew what was coming. Kirk slammed the paper down and said, "I wanted to believe you, but I had to know the truth." He then revealed the results from a paternity test he allegedly took behind Rasheeda's back. According to insiders, Kirk quietly collected DNA samples, one from Rasheeda's recent clinic visit, and another through a third party. When the results came back, it confirmed his worst nightmare. The baby wasn't his. Witnesses say Rasheeda froze. Her eyes filled with tears as Jock dropped his fork and went pale. The entire room erupted, gasps, shouting, cameras flashing. Rasheeda reportedly broke down crying, saying, "I didn't want it to happen like this." But Kirk wasn't having it. He told her coldly, "You made your choice. Now the world knows." That's when Jock stood up and tried to defend her, saying, "Don't talk to her like that, man. I'll take care of it." But that only made things worse. Kirk exploded, yelling, "You took care of it already, didn't you? You ruined my marriage." Security had to intervene as both men lunged toward each other. The footage, according to insiders, was so intense that producers are debating whether it's even safe to air. After the fight, word spread like wildfire across social media. Hashtags like #JOC and RASHEEDA and #KirkDNA were trending for hours. Fans couldn't believe what they were hearing. Some called Kirk toxic for airing everything out so publicly, while others said Rasheeda had it coming after years of drama. But what happened next shocked everyone even more. The day after the dinner, a mysterious account posted screenshots allegedly showing private messages between Rasheeda and Jock from months ago, conversations about how to handle the situation and keeping things quiet. The tone was emotional, almost panicked. One message supposedly from Jock read, "You know I'll be there no matter what. But if it comes out, it's over for both of us." The leak reignited the internet, confirming for many that the affair wasn't just a rumor, it was real. Fans flooded Rasheeda's boutique page with comments like, "Girl, how could you? And after everything Kirk did for you?" But here's the twist nobody saw coming. Rasheeda's team is now claiming that the DNA test Kirk revealed might be fake. According to a close friend of Rasheeda, Kirk allegedly went through a third-party lab that isn't legally verified, meaning the results might not even be valid. He wanted to embarrass her, the friend said. He didn't care about the truth, he cared about revenge. That rumor alone has fans divided. Some say Kirk fabricated the results to punish Rasheeda for her emotional distance lately. Others believe Rasheeda is just trying to save face after getting caught. Meanwhile, young Jock has been keeping a low profile, at least, until now. Just days after the alleged DNA test reveal, Jock went live on Instagram for the first time in weeks. He didn't name names, but his message was loud and clear. Looking directly into the camera, he said, "You can't believe everything you hear. Sometimes people project their guilt onto others. I'm good. My conscience is clean." Fans instantly connected the dots. Was Jock denying the affair? Or was he hinting that someone else, maybe Kirk, was twisting the truth for clout? Adding to the mystery, Jock's ex-fiancée Kendra Robinson also jumped into the conversation. She posted a shady message on her story, "When you play with fire, don't cry when you get burned." Fans are now wondering if she knew about the alleged affair long before it became public. Some say Jock's behavior toward Kendra in the months leading up to their breakup suddenly makes sense. Meanwhile, Rasheeda has completely gone dark online. No posts, no comments, no appearances. Sources say she's been staying at a close friend's house, trying to avoid paparazzi and process everything. A friend reportedly told Celebrity Trap, "Rasheeda is broken. She's embarrassed, hurt, and confused. She doesn't even know who to trust anymore." But Kirk, he's moving differently. Instead of laying low, he's been spotted out multiple times, always with a different woman. Paparazzi caught him at an Atlanta lounge with a mystery model just 2 nights after the DNA scandal broke. And when fans confronted him in the comments, he replied, "Single men do single things." That comment alone sent shockwaves through social media. Has Kirk already ended the marriage? Is this his way of publicly declaring it's over? Insiders close to production say that Kirk has officially moved out of the home he shared with Rasheeda. He's reportedly staying in a downtown condo, telling friends, "I'm done being the fool." But there's one more twist, a major one. A producer for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta allegedly confirmed off the record that Rasheeda's storyline for the upcoming season is being rewritten in real time. They're now focusing heavily on her emotional fallout, the alleged pregnancy, and Kirk's revenge. "It's like a movie," the producer said. "You can't even make this stuff up." And that's not all. A close friend of Jock claims that he's considering legal action against Kirk for defamation, insisting that Kirk's accusations are damaging his brand and family. He's tired of being the scapegoat, the friend explained. He swears he never slept with Rasheeda, at least not during her marriage. But fans aren't buying it. As one tweet put it, you don't fight that hard over something that never happened. Now all eyes are on Rasheeda. She's the key to everything, the only one who knows the full truth. But with Kirk turning ruthless and Jock trying to protect his image, she's stuck in an impossible position. The tension is suffocating. And Atlanta insiders say the reunion taping coming up next month could get violent. Producers are already arranging extra security, knowing emotions will be running high. One thing's certain, this isn't over, not by a long shot. Because word on the street is a second DNA test might be on the way. And this time it's being done at a verified lab, with both Kirk and Jock present. If that happens, we're about to find out who's really telling the truth. By the time the cameras rolled again, Atlanta was buzzing with one burning question. Who's the father? After weeks of rumors, tears, and half-truths, Rasheeda had finally agreed to sit down and face Kirk Frost and young Jock in front of the world. The producers had orchestrated what they called a truth summit, but insiders described it as a setup, a live emotional demolition that would leave no one standing. The stage was set at a private mansion outside the city, transformed into a sleek, candlelit arena for confrontation. Rasheeda arrived first, calm but visibly shaken, wearing a muted beige dress that couldn't hide the weight of the past few weeks. Jock showed up next, his head down, hoodie up, avoiding eye contact. And finally, Kirk walked in, no smile, no hesitation, carrying a brown envelope that everyone knew contained something explosive. As soon as the cameras started rolling, the tension became unbearable. The host asked Rasheeda if she wanted to start. She took a deep breath and said quietly, "I'm here because I'm tired of people telling my story for me. I want to set the record straight." Then she looked at Kirk and said, "I never cheated on you. Not once. But I understand why you think I did." That statement threw the room off balance. The crew froze, waiting for what came next. Kirk frowned and asked, "Then explain this DNA test. Explain why it says I'm not the father." Rasheeda's voice trembled as she said, "Because the test you took wasn't real. You paid someone to fake it." Gasps filled the room. Jock shifted uncomfortably, rubbing his hands together. Kirk laughed bitterly. "You're really gonna say that on camera? After everything?" But Rasheeda didn't flinch. "You think I don't know what you did? You found some random lab on Instagram, a fake one. You sent samples that weren't even verified. You wanted to embarrass me?" At that moment, Jock finally spoke up. "Look, I don't know what's real anymore, but I'm telling y'all right now, I didn't get Rasheeda pregnant. I would never do that to Kirk." Kirk snapped back. "Man, you lied before? You lied to Kendra? You lied to your baby mamas. Why should anyone believe you now?" The argument escalated. The host tried to mediate, but both men were shouting over each other. Jock stood up, his voice booming. "You acting like you innocent, bro? You've been disrespecting her for years. Maybe this is karma catching up." Rasheeda broke down crying, her mascara streaking down her face. "Stop, both of you. This isn't about who's right, it's about the truth." That's when the producer stepped in and announced the bombshell. A new DNA test had been conducted, verified by a legitimate lab with both men present. The envelope Kirk was holding. Those were the results. Everyone went silent. The camera zoomed in on his hands as he opened the envelope slowly, almost dramatically. His voice cracked as he read the words out loud. Probability of paternity: 99.9% Kirk Frost. The room fell dead silent. Jock looked stunned. Rasheeda covered her face, sobbing uncontrollably. Kirk dropped the paper, his expression shifting from rage to confusion to regret. After what felt like an eternity, he whispered, "It's mine." Rasheeda nodded through tears. "Yes, I tried to tell you, but you didn't want to listen." The raw silence that followed was heavier than any argument. Kirk sat down, staring blankly at the floor. Jock quietly excused himself from the table and walked out. The cameras followed him briefly as he got into his car, shaking his head. "Man, they dragged my name through the mud for nothing," he muttered before driving off. Back inside, Rasheeda tried to collect herself. "You humiliated me," she said to Kirk. "You told the world I was a liar. You made me feel like I was crazy. And for what? So people could call you a victim." Kirk's voice was barely audible. "I was scared. I thought you were hiding something." Rasheeda stood up, wiping her tears. "You were hiding behind your pride. You ruined everything because you didn't trust me." The host stepped in again, asking if they could find a way forward. Rasheeda shook her head. "I don't know. Maybe one day. But not today." Then she turned to the camera and said something that stunned everyone. "To every woman watching this, if someone loves you, they won't make you prove it through humiliation. They'll believe you even when the world doesn't." That line instantly went viral. Within hours of the footage leaking, social media was ablaze with sympathy for Rasheeda. Hashtags like #apologize to RASHEEDA and #justice for RASHEEDA dominated Twitter. Fans flooded her comment sections with support, calling her the realest woman in Atlanta. Meanwhile, Kirk faced brutal backlash. Viewers accused him of manipulating the narrative, destroying his wife's reputation, and fabricating evidence for clout. Even fellow cast members weighed in. Erica Dixon posted, "You can't build love on control," while Carly Red wrote, "The truth always comes back around." But the story didn't end there. 2 days later, young Jock returned to social media with a new post that changed the tone completely. He shared a photo of himself and Rasheeda from years ago with the caption, "We were family before the cameras, and we still are. Glad the truth finally came out." That single post sparked even more conversation. Fans praised him for staying silent during the chaos and showing respect when it mattered most. Jock handled this better than anyone expected. One fan wrote, "As for Kirk, insiders say he's been trying to repair the damage. He reportedly reached out to Rasheeda privately, offering a public apology and asking to attend her next doctor's appointment, a gesture some see as an attempt at redemption." But Rasheeda's response? Silence. Friends say she's focusing on her health and her future, not the drama. She's tired of being the storyline, one close source told Celebrity Trap. She wants peace, not cameras. Producers, however, are already salivating at the ratings potential. The footage from the Truth Summit is being hailed as the most explosive moment in love and hip-hop Atlanta history, a mix of heartbreak, redemption, and raw emotion that no script could have created. But underneath all the noise, one thing stands out: Rasheeda's quiet strength. After years of enduring cheating rumors, disrespect, and betrayal, she finally took control of her narrative. The same fans who once doubted her are now calling her a symbol of resilience. As for Kirk, he's reportedly working with counselors and friends to rebuild trust, but many believe the damage is already done. "You can't erase what you did to the mother of your child," one fan wrote. "You destroyed her for entertainment." The cameras may stop rolling, but this story isn't over. Because in Atlanta, every secret has a sequel and every truth has a price. And for Kirk and Rasheeda Frost, that price was their marriage, their peace, and maybe even their legacy. That the night the truth came out wasn't just another scandal. It was the night the empire they built together finally crumbled, one lie, one test, and one heartbreak at a time. The truth has finally come to light, but at what cost? The fallout from Kirk Frost's shocking accusations and Rasheeda's emotional breakdown has left fans speechless, proving once again that love and loyalty can crumble in an instant under the bright lights of fame. What started as whispers of betrayal turned into a televised disaster that changed everything for everyone involved. Young Jock walked away with his reputation scarred. Kirk was forced to confront the damage caused by his own pride, and Rasheeda stood tall, bruised, but unbroken. This wasn't just another love and hip-hop Atlanta storyline. It was a full-blown emotional reckoning. For years, fans have watched Rasheeda fight to hold her marriage together despite constant rumors and humiliation. But this time, she didn't crumble. She rose. Her strength